Welcome to Mucus Asylum Stadium. If your current cult isn't giving you the crazy you're looking for, then join the bandwagon.
Oh, look at those crazy fans over there screaming and bowing down on their knees to that lady with the crazy big ass.
You know, I've always heard that they had some crazy-ass fans here, Bricks. Now I see why. Wow! It's Wild Card Weekend on Evil SN. Grim Blitzer with you, joined as always by Bricks Mulligan and his talking skin tag mole, Bricks Jr. What a story this is. This young coach took a team of misfit mutants to the postseason in their first year.
And that Cinderella ain't wearing cleats. She's got spiked boots and bad intentions. I haven't felt this emotional since they canceled the all-you-can-eat shrimp night at the Dead Lobster.
And we're back to the start of the second half in a very close mayhem bowl. You couldn't ask for more, Bricks.
But I could ask for more boneless mutant toe peppers. I'm about to start munching on my own toes. A little Cajun season.
The home team is one and done in the wild card playoff loss. It was a tight game, but they just couldn't get it done.
Yeah, this team is a bunch of losers. If there was a competition for losers, they'd still score last place.
Let's hear what the MVP has to say. It's the second half of the divisional playoffs, and we have got ourselves a real old-fashioned barn burner, friend.
Caught a barn burner.
Well, because before the apocalypse, fans would torch a barn to celebrate a close game.
Oh, one time a guy gave me $50 to torch a dress barn at the mall. He must not have liked the way the dress looked on his wife, I'm guessing.
He's taking a ride on the worm water slide right now, Brick.
You think the worm will just crap him out whole, Grim, and it'll look like one of those Invasion of the Body Snatcher pods? That's what I think. Come on, you dumb shit fighter.
Some folks bring their lunch in a brown paper bag, and these refs are going to be eating theirs out of a body bag.
You know, that'd probably be good with some chips and Hawaiian punch.
And that one had enough airtime to qualify for an in-flight meal. With moves like that, you know he's got a screw loose. Hey, can we get a handyman out there? Somebody? Drill? The Cadavers win by forfeit. Their opponents are now lifeless and dead.
Which basically makes them qualified to run for Congress. They reminded me of the volcano I made for science class. His head just popped off.
Odds are that was a failure, too.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's the divisional playoffs, and the third quarter is about to get started. This game is as ugly as the boil on your nose, Junior.
Hey, it's a birthmark.
And a death sentence in the dating world. It's the start of the third quarter, and one team looks eager to win this conference championship game. And the other, well, they look like they're a bunch of unwilling little leaguers with overbearing parents. And the home team loses in the conference championship in a stunning blowout today. No mayhem bowl for them this year.
But what about the children, Grim? They've had their hopes and dreams shattered today. They're heroes, lost.
Yep, little Billy in the cancer ward probably just flatlined. Let's hear the MVP rub salt in his wounds.
In the wind.
Yeah, close your eyes for a moment and the moment's gone. The crowd is drunk, impatient, and demanding explosions. So let's get out of the field before they burn this place to the ground again. The defense is running low on line bashers. They have only 2 left. They need to play smart from here on out.
That's defense, Grim. You're asking too much of them.
Defense is down to their last 2 defensive backs. Once they're gone, it's game over.
Those poor safeties and coverbacks are really getting beat up today.
Today's game is coming to you live from a galaxy far, far away. Red City Alpha Stadium built on a floating meteorite, which also serves as an off-Earth penal colony when the games aren't being played. It was a lightning-fast move there, Bricks. Unfortunately for him, the lightning was even faster. The defense is down to their last 2 blitzers, so they will be playing shorthanded for the rest of the game.
Speaking of short, it's a bad thing that didn't work out between my midget girlfriend and me. I was nuts for her.
And that was maximum carnage today at the Mayhem Bowl. The death toll was staggering, and the biggest game in the galaxy ends in a forfeit.
People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, Tim.
I don't really see the analogy there, Bricks.
He don't even know what he's saying at the time. It's like a parrot on crack.
Well, you know, Bricks, the smoke and fumes from this massive crowd, I have never been this high.
Tell me about it. My beer is telling me to get naked and jump out of the booth. Guys, we're live on the air.
Huh? Oh, all right. Another MFL Sunday above ground. What's new, fellas?
Well, my nephew, Ralph, you know, the wrestler, he's transitioning, and his dad don't want him in the house, so I offered to look after him. So, let me get this straight. One day you're Ralph, next day you're Ralph. It's happened overnight. Well, and Ralph takes it pretty much does. He got bit last night, boo-boo tonight. Yeah, his transition should be complete in less than 24 hours.
He'll think twice before wearing his metal grills in the next game. No more receivers, so it's game over next time the offense takes the field.
If the other team punts, that's the game. Right, Grim?
That's right, Bricks. Well, it's halftime for the zombie ref crew.
Look, he's putting down a checker. Now he's pulling out some stemware. Oh, Riesling. Nice choice.
The second half is starting, but it probably doesn't even matter, as this divisional playoff game is turning into a shellacking.
I think we're beyond turning into a shellacking. I'm gonna watch a movie.
You can't do that, Bricks. They'll throw... Holy shit, is that Leprechaun 4 in space?
A 1,000-year-old classic.
And they've elected to jerk off. That touchdown was brought to you by the good folks at Total Carnage, the official beer of post-traumatic glory. For our players and crew are courtesy of Last Booty Call Casino. And accommodations for all of today's fatalities, courtesy of Buried Treasure Cemetery, where they bury you in a treasure chest somewhere in a swamp and give the buried treasure map to the family of the deceased. Brought to you by Micro Hard Crash and Burn Technology. We're more than just computers. We're people first. And they just raised their prices 50% reading the statement. It's Sunday game day, and this stadium is rocking. Can you feel it, fellas?
Yeah, well, the stadium sits at an old nuclear meltdown site, so maybe it's still percolating like my intestines.
It's like nuclear fart?
Keep in the bedroom. It's the drunken mutant that used to work at the plant. They're sticking dynamite in the toilets. Well, that's how the plant melted down in the first place.
The following replay may cause spontaneous chest hair and anal fluid leakage. It's Sunday. The parking lot is on fire. And everyone who enters the stadium early gets a free broken rib and dislocated jaw, courtesy of the Orcs Hell's Angel Killers.
Last week, the first 100 to the door got turned into a bobblehead for free. Yeah, that was Larry's idea. He comes up with all.
Remember the free knuckle face tattoo? That was a big hit.
What remembers the free knuckle face tattoo? Didn't get it done right.
You know what time it is?
Quitting time?
Nope, it's MFL game time.
Oh, I know. Halloween time. And can we dress up? He just said game time, you moron. I'm gonna be a slutty pirate.
He mistimed that hurdle, and now he's caught in a fire geyser.
What are the right lyrics to that? I'm living for giving the devil.
Oh, and right out of the frying pan and straight into the fire. He may have avoided being tackled, but not sure it was worth it.
Just like Zanny Zelda.
I've not seen a fire that big since Betty White's birthday cake.
You watch your mouth, Grim. She was a goddamn national treasure.
I tried to avoid that one, but the high voltage current fried him.
Favorite band, probably AC/DC.
He just got short circuit. Another $30 million player just got electrocuted.
That was a lightning fast move. Unfortunately for him, and Tesla Quill was even faster.
Well, snow day at the beach getting caught in a sand trap, and that player is finding out firsthand. Into the quicksand he goes. Where he stops, nobody knows.
I had a cat that used to go to the bathroom in quicksand. Well, at least one time he did. You never saw him again.
He just into the blood pit. He'll be out for a few plays.
Well, at least it ain't the piss and shit pit.
And right into the blood pit. Like a Transylvanian vampire on vacation, he's soaking up some good old blood. He just fell into the blood pit.
Well, here's hoping he don't get hepatitis.
Man's 3 first downs. These guys cannot be stopped.
They should put down some spike strips. I've been stopped like that by the cops.
You know, we ought to cut his mic before the commission adds some more field hazard. Slap my ass and call me Sally. That is what killer stupid time. Be gone for a few plays now. I can take death and dismemberment, but that was gross. Ouch! That pit of piranhas is particularly problematic to that player's professional performance on this particular play.
That's easy for you to say. You fuck the easy ones up, though.
A geyser! I love it! Those wacky designers are always coming up with new ways to torture MFL players.
I like to call balls wanted.
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, because they're between chocolate factory.
You've been saving that one for a long time, haven't you? This Sydney Mutant team takes down the opposition and walks away winner.
Except for the dead players who were carted out by Undertaker. I can't think of a good one, Grim. Oh, like you got shit for brains. Thanks, Junior. Motor City shit for brains.
The defense calls a greaseball dirty trick, and the ball is so slicked up, no one's going to hang on to it. Fumbles for everyone.
Like a mutant Oprah.
When you get caught in a geyser, there's a good chance you'll fumble when you land. And still the halftime show featuring Fleon Bruno Mars is over, and we are back to the Mayhem Bowl. It's been a little one-sided so far, but there's still plenty of ball games left to play.
I'm used to one-sided ball game ever since I lost one for a freak high-heel stomping incident.
And a safe. Can it get any better? No, if they recovered the ball in the end zone, they would have had a touchdown, but that player just fell into the piranha pit and is now mutant pate.
I'll bet that's great on a little Melba toast with some balsamic vinegar.
You're listening to the WMFL. We play the greatest classic MFL TDs, all 10 all the time. You know, if touchdowns were art, this one just got hung in the loo.
You mean it hung in the bathroom in France?
No, that's the loo, you idiot.
Did you know that the Kardashians use more silicone from the Silicon Valley than anyone else? Why do they want to blow their lips up like they're truck tires? It makes them look like they tried to swallow a couple of animal balloons from a kid's birthday party. Alicia teased what she was singing about when she called this place a concrete jungle.
Well, let's find out.
Remember the time I fell asleep in that coffin when I was dating daughter? I got accidentally buried that night. Watching is right. Look at the sunburn I got on my shoulders. I got at the pool. Junior's just like one big blister. He's got them supermodel blow-up lips.
The next time you want to share some bad blood, whether it's with your boss, date, or business client, ask for Raccoon Rabies Bad Blood IPA, the official sports drink of the MFL. And now enjoy their new holiday Hanukkah. This is Grim Blitzrow, the voice of the MFL. This telecast brought to you by Totally Plowed Beer, who remind you to drink semi-responsibly. When your favorite players are getting plowed into a hole at game's end, make sure you don't wind up in the ditch with them. And if you do, make sure you're wearing your emergency I'm not alert button, but I'm probably not dead yet either. It's a GPS body finder that can save your life. And that's an 11-point clusterfuck. Bring your tickets stuffed into Murder King for a free slopper and fries.
The Murder King is really creepy, Grim.
And it turns me on.
Holy fucking clusterfuck, I just won my fantasy week. Yeah, baby, that's the stuff.
That, ladies and mutants, is called a clusterfuck. It's a turnover on a 2-point conversion, return for a touchdown. And that player just ran into quicksand. Oh, he could have survived sandpaper, sandblast, and a sandman, but the player is no match for that quicksand. He's basically in an electric chair right now with legs and pads. And anything he touches gets fried. And the mutant crap wins again. Worth to any aspiring players out there, it's better to avoid the death hazards on the field than to run right into them. I want to write that down. So Pop, take a seat. The snap with the mutant trap. And that player is finished. And the ball carrier gets gored by the spikes.
What heck the hell of an enema? He just took up the old dirt road there, Grim.
He just did a header into the oil moat.
If he doesn't get out of there soon, he's going to be an awesome museum exhibit in 100 years.
Well, he went right into a fire geyser, and that guy is flaming now.
Well, if it's anything like Fire Island, he's in the right place to be flaming.
There's a saint in the Mutant League for stuff like this. And I'm not that guy. And it looks like that mutant trap just made sure that the fat lady keeps on stinging the rest of the game. Oh, he is a living cork in a power outlet right now. That player.
You can outswim you, but you can outrun sharks. Doing a triathlon, it all comes down to who's the best.
The sand shark just mutilated that player.
What do you call that bloody soft fish and covered in shark?
An NFL player who should have used their feed bird. Slap that player between two graham crackers and feed him some chocolate. Because that is one marshmallow. The quicksand will get you every time. And he falls into the piranha pit. He's sleeping with the fishes now. Good night. And straight into the moat he goes.
I recommend everybody go swimming with the piranhas. It's a once-in-a-lifetime.
Safer to use the bridge for a couple of plays now. The offense is down to their last lineman. When he dies, they'll have to forfeit.
I know what it's like to be alone. I went to group therapy once to deal with loneliness. No one else showed up.
The defense is down to their last linebasher. He's going to have to suck it up and not die out there.
They can bribe the refs in this game. Why not bribe the Grim Reaper?
The defense has only one blitzer left. They are getting dangerously close to a forfeit.
How are they going to rush the quarterback with only one blitzer who they need to keep alive, Grim?
Very carefully, Bricks. Blam shakalaka! Well, he gave it his best shot in that epic fail. And he came out of nowhere and blocked it. And that reminds me of the great Burning Balls of Fire costume contest at Burning Man last year. 9 of the 10 guys are on life support now, but the winner was very lucky. He's now the spokesman for California Raisins. And the QB evades an onslaught of defenders and lives to die another day.
That was a great movie. He kicked that ball so hard, his knee's bound to have permanent damage.
For a kick like that, they'll just buy him a new one. And that, my friend, is to dance with someone who knows they can negotiate for more money next year.
I call that shake.
And look how happy that demon is after that score.
That means he won't drag any souls into the pits of hell for at least another 3 hours.
You know, sometimes it's nice to go out in a blaze of glory.
You just hope you do it on the field, heroically, not smoking in a paint den at warehouse like my cousin Boomer.
And the punter has one job to do, and that's pumping that.
It starts with a shanked punter in the showers.
Well, Crackman Pop, take a seat, because snap went the mutant trap, and that player is finished. The offense gives themselves a second chance by calling a time warp dirty trick and wiping away that previous play.
Time warp is a quarterback's best friend.
Well, we've got a good one here as the Mayhem Bowl's third quarter is about to begin. Very close game, but someone's got to light a fire under both teams' offenses to get them rolling.
That would be Stan. He's the guy who lights the fire under the team arsonist.
Welcome to the biggest game on the planet, the Mayhem Bowl. Great zombie halftime show for you, too. they'll be performing Thriller. But first, the team captain's pregame speech. And that's the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, Brick. You never know where the ball carrier is or was. Quantum Gambit in a nutshell.
I barely I am, Grim.
Live from Brooklyn, New York, Get Money territory.
If the other team tries to get money,
Well, then they picked the wrong neighborhood, Brick.
nothing like a hometown to warm the heart.
The defense lost their final line basher. Lucky for them, their offense is out there on the field now, or they'd forfeit.
Yeah, they got luck just like me, Grim. I was playing Candy Crush the other day and I got cavity with herpes.
The offense is running low on blockers. They have only 2 left. If they lose another, it's game over. And he makes it! What a kick!
You know what that means?
For every field goal over 50 yards, Bricks orders 2 pizzas for the booth.
Make it 3 pizzas. One is for the fans below us. They're cool. They're into Zeppelin and comics, and they have pot brownies.
The defense is down to only 1 defensive back on their roster. If they lose him, it's turn out the lights, this party's over. The Get Money Gamers just got pimp smacked. Took care of Playmakers Field today, Bricks.
I want to be a playmaker. That's where the big blue eyes at, Grim.
The deadly mutant team survives the carnage and walks away with the dub. Now that's good old-fashioned home field ass kicking. We're broadcasting live from Hardschlag Stadium in Miami, home of the Kraken. It's a city known for its palm trees, lovely pastel colors, and where adult diapers outsell infant diapers 10 to 1.
I love adult diapers. They make going to the movies so much more fun. Why do you think they call it Miami? Old people move and retire here so they can start practicing for hell.
Well, they went for the easy points and ended up with nothing.
It's like asking an ugly girl out on a date, and she just says you got a great personality.
The offense has no more linemen, so it's game over next time the offense takes the field.
And good riddance. Hey, schmucks, they should have surrendered the last quarter.
And there's a terrific block by the defense. The kicker didn't know what hit him.
The only way to make a kick exciting is to not kick.
Turning Japanese, we're at the Crocodome, home of the Terminators. I guess I'm still a little fuzzy after the sake I had at the tailgate party. Man, they pack a wallop.
No kidding. I got 2 sakis at the tailgate party, too. One in this eye and one in this one. I was trying to plug in my USB to recharge my memory stick.
Live here at the Stairway to Heaven Arena in the dead center of Purgatory. The Full Metal Mayhem are taking the field. So get ready to scream your head off. Ready for some serious headbanging, Bricks?
Sure, I'll try anything once. You don't actually bang your head, you fucking donkey.
And this Full Metal Mayhem victory brought to you by hard-hitting, precision passing, and lots of cocaine.
And don't forget the groupies, Grim. They need some titties to do the lines on. Oh, yeah.
Well, depending on your perspective, the Skin and B. Johnson Stadium and International Speedway has either made a grave mistake or a genius decision by allowing BYOB tonight.
I say genius, Grim. Concessions has been making a killing selling Lucy livers today. I already bought 5 myself.
And folks, you can order your Lucy livers at the online MFL shop today. Completely unsponsored. You just want the Orcs rampage in a frenzy of brawn over brains and wipe the opposition off the field. They win by forfeit.
Look at them orcs doing their post-game forfeit dance. I didn't know they could bend like that. Are you trying to get us canceled again, Grim? Well, I guess the same way Hip Hop Gamer lost his side of his lip. Too much smack pop. F-A-F-O.
It's the start of the third quarter in what's shaping up to be a brutally contested Mayhem Bowl.
Oh, crap. I can't reach my bookie and the kickoff's about to happen. Oh, I got a hunch and no outlet.
Hashtag irradiated world problems. Am I right, fellow youths? It's not too often we get to see overtime in the Mayhem Bowl. So I hope you've cleared your schedules. The entire world is glued to their television sets right now.
I hope this is quick. No one wants to see a 7-hour football game.
Well, except in the Horsehead Nebula. For some reason, they love that shit. The Mayhem Bowl has come to a merciful end in a bit of a blowout. The winning team is walking out of here as champions of the MFL.
And the losing team is being carried out on stretches. A bunch of intergalactic losers. You guys suck.
And the Mayhem Bowl MVP takes the mic.